I was very concerned all week about getting too much attention. Now, I like the attention, but I mean, everything was Bobby this, Bobby that, Bobby this, Bobby that. And I've never been treated so royal. I think Ann felt the same way. Never been treated so royally, where we stayed and where we went and what we did. And I said, now somehow this has got to work against us. Our kids, our players are not going to be focused. Their attention is going to be divided or something like that. And the way that game started off, I said, yep, that's exactly what's happened. These kids got all wrapped up in this Bobby Bowden leaving thing, and they ain't ready to play football. But they got better and better as the game went on. Well, I'll tell you what, it's amazing, but coming out with a win is kind of a bonus. You know what? I mean, here I was looking at the end of my career. I'm going to either win 388 games or I'm going to win 389. You know, and don't neither one of them throw me over the hump or nothing. Unless something happened to Joe today. Anything happened to Joe today? I might sign up for another year if Joe leaves. But so anyway, the winning was really a bonus. You know, knowing it's your last game. To be honest with you, it's kind of interesting. I'm interested in this retirement business. You know what? I ain't got to set my alarm no more. I'll get up when I get darn good and ready. And then, like I say, go out and look for a job. When we came off the field, some of them asked me, "Can we carry you off?" And I said, "Well, yes, if y'all want to. I don't want anybody thinking it up, but if y'all want to do it, I'll let you carry me off the field." Well, they must have sent the littlest guys they had. They could. They couldn't even lift me up, you know. And so anyway, I ended up walking on the field, but they were determined, I guess, to get me on their shoulders. So they did that when I came off that stage. I don't know how far they would have carried me, but I finally got them to put me down. That was the most emotional thing I have had. I was determined I ain't crying. I ain't going to cry. I don't care what anybody said. You know, I was determined I ain't going to cry. But I tell you what, the closest I came is when I walked through them players and the fans. That was pretty tough. You know, I wanted 400 so bad. I wanted 400 so bad because I felt like, well, Joe's going to beat me when they took away those games. Joe's going to beat me. And if I could just get to 400, it'd be me and him at 4. You know, I could hang around with him and follow him around a little bit. But I wanted 400, but didn't get a shot at it.
It looked like you had a special moment or two with Jim Gladden, Chris Weinke, Derek Brooks. Just what did that mean?
All that means it's just about as meaningful as anything you can get. Anybody who's worked a job, doesn't have to be a football coach, could be a writer, could be anyone that's worked at a job as long as I have, and then you know you're fixing to leave, and then people come up and hug your neck that you coached 10 years ago or 20 years ago or 15 years ago and helped you be successful. There is a great closeness there. It's like a family. It's like a family, you know, and I really appreciate all those boys coming back to the game. One thing let me mention to you, this is me now, this is me. People talk about games we've won. I mean, just Bobby Bowden. How many games has Bobby Bowden's? I don't like to say Bobby Bowden won. I like to say our teams have won. We've won 388 games in my lifetime. How about them 22 wins I got at South Georgia College? Now, how come that don't count? I know it don't count NCAA. I know it doesn't count NCAA. But will somebody mention, please, that I do have 400 wins during a lifetime, although they don't count with them sweet old NCAA people that took away 14-hour games. But anyway, I've been wanting to get that off my chest a long time. I keep waiting for somebody to say, well, Coach, you won 22 games with South Georgia College. Why don't they count that? But y'all never would ask. But I do want to thank y'all for I feel like I've had very fair treatment. Very treatment. Bianca, even from you, I've had very fair. No, I'll tell you about Bianca. I've had some of the toughest ones he's written, but I guarantee he wrote some of the best ones I've ever had. So I feel like I've been treated very fair. How about you, babe?
It's been good.
Good. I guess that's it, huh? That it?